Good afternoon, my name is Amanda and welcome to The Done Creative. Before we get into this pick a card reading, I just wanted to remind you guys that I do have a live stream channel called The Done Creative Live where I go live doing readings over there for you guys a few times a week. Link for that channel is in the description below. But for this pick a card reading, we are going to be figuring out a message from your spirit guide, your spirit team, your crossed over loved ones, whoever it is from beyond the veil that you want to have a message from. This is going to be their message to you. So if you're new to pick a card readings, I just ask that you close your eyes, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to center your energy and focus in on piles number 1, 2, or 3. And if more than one pile calls out to you, there may be messages in each pile for you. Once you've selected your pile or piles, you can go ahead and check the description box below for the timestamps, and I also pin them as the top comment. Please remember, these are general readings, so only take the information that resonates with you and your life and your situation and leave the rest behind. So without delaying this any further, I'm going to give you a moment to meditate on the cards, and I will see you over at your reading. Alright, group number 1, let's get that message from your spirit guides, and I think we're going to go ahead and start with your tarot and then get additional guidance from the oracle. Okay, so we have the 10 of Swords, Temperance, and the 8 of Swords. So in this current energy, or maybe just the recent past, you guys have really been through some stuff. Even if it's just been a lot of mental worry, a lot of anxiety, just a lot of limiting beliefs coming up, or stuff from your past coming up to be dealt with, on top of all of the stuff you have going on already in your very busy life. I see just so much. Even if you have procrastinated on things that you know you need to do, it's like your to-do list is just mounting, and there's just so much going on in your head, in your energy, like your body's very tight. I can just feel this tightness. If this is not anything you are experiencing right now, I would say, or in the recent past, I would say this reading probably isn't for you, because we're really going to get into what this means and, you know, whatever your spirit guides want you to know about overcoming this energy. Because look, right here in the middle, you've got the Temperance card, which is all about balancing this out. You are melting the ice. You are bringing things back into equilibrium. I see you, like, I see very tight muscles, especially across the neck, back, and maybe even the chest. Just a very big tightness going on. Maybe even your fists are balled up or your jaw is very clenched. Like, this is the energy that I'm feeling from you guys, and this is just you responding to your environment or even your thoughts. And Spirit wants you to know very, very soon coming up, you guys are going to be overcoming this. This is not something that's going to be with you very long. Even if it's been with you a long time up to now, you are releasing some things. You are ticking some things off that to-do list, maybe letting some things go. This could be people. You could be moving on from something that's just really been weighing on your energy or your life force, and you are moving on from it. But many of you, your guides want you to know that not to try to run away or push down or push away these obstacles or these limiting beliefs or just yuckiness that comes up. Don't resist it. Flow into it. Turn to face it, because when you can face it, you can overcome it. Because the only way out of this energy is through it. You have to go through it. It's like the little book I used to read my kids. We're going on a bear hunt. You can't go around it. You can't go over it. You got to go through it. You really do. And yes, it's hard, but it is part of being human. When we can face these hard things that come up for us, when we can actually face them, feel them. You know, we don't have to try to psychoanalyze these things. We just need to feel them and then allow them to release and remove themselves from our aura. That is what your guides want you to know, at least to get us started. But you guys are really balancing this out. This sense of overwhelm, you're going to feel more in balance. The equilibrium, the ship has been righted. All the water has been dumped out. You are no longer sinking. Yay, yay, yay. I like that. Okay, so what else do we have? Alright, so we're going to start right here in the middle with this heart chakra card, Malachite. And I just love the depiction. It's a watercolor drawing of Malachite on the back here. This may have been what drew you to this pile. This is all associated with that heart chakra, as it says here. And heart chakra healing is powerful, because that heart chakra is the bridge between the lower chakras and the upper chakras. It's almost like you can't get to that spiritual epitome or the essence of being human to the core of it without addressing heart issues. Some of you may even have some weird like heart palpitations or just that tightness that I kept feeling in that chest area. There's nothing to be concerned about, but of course, if you are feeling a little concerned, you can always go to a doctor or somewhere to get that checked out. But this is all about forgiveness. You'll find freedom in forgiveness. And with you guys, mostly this is really feeling very internal, very mental. Something that had happened in the past, either with you or somebody else, but you guys are coming to forgive yourselves more than anything is really what I see here. The wondering why you couldn't have done it. You're really almost judging yourself based on who you are now and the choices you would have made now rather than who you were then. You didn't know what you know now back then when you made this choice or this thing happened and you just made a split-second decision on something, or maybe just the way you reacted or acted in a situation or a relationship. You don't have to keep carrying that and trying with the judge, jury, and trial inside your head yourself over and over for this. You can release it, you can let it go. This person or the things or the situation involved has already moved on, so you don't have to keep beating yourself up for whatever this thing may have been. And if you're not sure what it is, this just could be this sense of not feeling worthy or just limiting beliefs surrounding your own self-love or worth in some way. We also have the Arrow card here. Surround yourself with protective energy. So your guides want you to know they are with you and they are helping you weed out those people, those situations, those just things in your life that are no longer serving you. They're becoming those big, bright red, pulsing sore thumbs in your life. So you don't have to sit there and try to really dive deep and figure out, what can I change in my life? It's going to be very blatantly obvious. Your guides are helping direct your attention and focus in the direction of things that are not working so that you can release them. Maybe some of this release that you're doing is, just something that's just not serving you anymore. And man, Spirit really wants you to know that the sun is coming out. I just heard that song from Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow. And they're just saying tomorrow's only a day away, just like in the song. But not to always project your happiness into the future. Allow yourself to be happy now. Do one thing that brings you joy. Wear that t-shirt that makes you feel extra something something. Do something to make yourself feel good in this moment. Hopefully it's healthy. Let's go that direction. Let's do something very healthy or fun, lighthearted, maybe creative. That's the direction your guides really want you to go. They want you to try to avoid food or alcohol or drugs or something that's kind of more of a vice. They want you to go in the direction of maybe going out in nature, doing something creative, doing some pampering and self-care, something in that direction. Because with this sun card here, it says enjoy success and happiness. So some of you are actually overcoming some obstacle in your career or whatever it is you deem yourself to be successful in, you're going to deem yourself that success. And as a result of that, you're going to really start tapping more into your happiness. You're going to realize that you don't have to keep striving to accomplish these things to then be happy. You can be happy now, choosing to be happy now, and that will start this ripple effect or downward, like not in a bad way downward, but like that snowball going down the hill and gaining more snow as it goes. Like it just gains momentum. That is how I'm seeing this for you, because this is such a positive light with everything else you've got going on here. But we also have here with the supermoon, emotions are running high. So you may feel a lot more emotional than normal. Allow yourself to feel. This is such a gift to you right now because your emotions are helping you release this toxicity, this baggage, these wounds, this guilt, this resentment, this whatever it is that's coming up for you. Your body, your emotions are helping you purge this energy. And this is such a gift. Yes, it feels gross and yucky and sticky when we're all going through it, the mess of it. But one of the best things I've learned to do when I start really feeling these things come up for myself, I will get myself a nice sea salt bath or a detox bath of some sort. Google shaman bath. That's a really great little recipe that you can put in the bath with you to help purge and detox yourself from pent-up emotions and really to tap into your more spiritual self. But get yourself in a bath or even out in nature, somewhere where you're really grounded, connected to the earth in some way, the water, the earth, and then just let it all flow out. Just let it all flow out. If you need sad music to help you or some sort of guided release meditation, something like that, then feel free to do that. But this is coming to a head for you guys so you can get to the other side of this mountain that you've been climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. You're finally at the summit. You are here. You are able to then bask in the glory of the view from the top is really what I see here. But also with this full moon in Gemini card, we've got here the answers you need are coming. And this is the only astrological sign I see here on the board, unless you want to go with the sun that rules over Leo. You may have a Leo sun, moon, rising in your chart, also Gemini sun, moon, rising, or prominent other placements in your chart. If you don't have any planets in these houses in your chart, you can still look for the sign of Gemini, which is, you know, the third sign, or the sign of Leo, which is the fifth sign in your chart. And this can be indications of where you're releasing and then overcoming and then having that happiness and success. This is so powerful, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me while I channel these messages from your spirit guides today. This was powerful. Remember, if you are emotional, it's okay. Let it flow. Let it go. Is what I just heard. So I love you guys. Please let me know below what you thought. If it resonated, anything you want to share. I always love to read your comments and stories. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at The Done Creative, and also over on my live stream channel, The Done Creative Live, where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. Link for that channel is in the description below. All right, bye. All right, group number 2 are those of you who selected this beautiful rose quartz watercolor card here. This is going to be your reading. Okay, so we've got here the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the Elder of Wands, or the King of Wands. So with this 5 of Swords, I'm seeing, you know, with this lone vulture here with the Ace of Swords, it's like this person has won. They have won at all costs, but, you know, everyone around them is now gone. They didn't stick around to see the victory lap of this person here. And this is, you know, with this Ace of Swords stuck in the ground here, that's almost like a sharp tongue or something that was said. Maybe you said something or someone said something to you that really hurt your feelings and you're just like, nope. Or maybe you did the same to someone else and they are outie. Whatever resonates for you. But with this 5 of Swords, pairing it up with the 4 of Swords, it's almost like you need to pull yourself out of the drama of what's going on in your life. And I'm seeing for some of you, this could be even something that had nothing to do with you, but by way of maybe you're a family member of a person or a friend of a person or a coworker of a person that's in some major drama and you just somehow got sucked into it or drug into it. Or this could even represent you, you know, watching a lot of media or being on social media and just seeing drama play out there. Drama that's really unneeded. This to me has no base in your reality is what I see. Unless this is something you guys said to speak your truth, but maybe you didn't say it so eloquently and you hurt someone's feelings or you cut someone off, or maybe vice versa. Maybe they were trying to speak their truth, but they called you names or they said something mean. I'm seeing a lot of scenarios for you guys. So if none of those resonate, or if one of those resonate, take that. But if none of that resonates, this just could be a collective energy we're picking up on, and not to get sucked into other people's unneeded drama if it has nothing to do with your life, and just stay the course. But for all of you, the message I'm seeing for all of you is this need to retreat, relax, rest, rejuvenate, maybe even do some mental health check-ins with yourself, some self-care, rest, relaxation. Some of you are not getting enough sleep. And to me, it has to do with something, with some sort of heartbreak energy, because we've got the Ace of Swords kind of over here on its own, and then we've got the 3 of Swords kind of hanging out together like, hey, what's up? And, you know, we've got that depiction here of the Ace of Swords. It's like, okay, I'm taking this victory, but, like, it's kind of hard won. Like, there's no happiness as a result of you winning this or the other person winning this. There's no happiness to be gained from the win of overcoming the drama or immersing yourself in the drama is what I see. So it's almost like you guys are completely removing yourselves from the heartbreak, from the drama, from the collective energies, from what's going on out there in the world, and just really encasing yourself in your own little bubble of light, of self-care, of your own spiritual practice, of spending time with those you love and that you know care about you, that are not drama. And it's not to say these people in your life, if this resonates, that are creating that drama in your life, it doesn't mean you have to cut them out or stop loving them. That's not what your guides want you to know. They just are saying right now, you just need a hot minute to separate your energy from these people, this, whatever it is. Even if this is a toxic work environment, maybe taking yourself a nice little week-long vacation just to get your bearings and really see, is this a job I even want to return to? Of course, I think you guys would, It's just you would realize there needs to be some changes. Either other people need to make some shifts, or I need to make some shifts, or maybe I need to shift myself right out the door to a new job. Whatever resonates for you guys. I do see someone too that has some sort of online presence or some sort of entrepreneurial endeavor, their own business, or maybe you're trying to start your own business. But what they're showing me is you just feel overwhelmed, almost not really knowing where to start, or you're like, okay, I'm putting in all this work, but it's like I'm spinning my wheels. I just see this energy of spinning wheels and not much going on. But your guides want you to know, look, we've got this Elder of Wands here, which is coming in. This is the king of inspiration, of determination, of ambition. So you guys really are, after this little bit of respite or rest, you're coming in hot, you're coming in strong, and you're putting yourself back out there again in such a more positive and renewed light. This is such an inspiration to other people as well. Maybe those other people involved in this drama or whatever is going on, you're gonna have them so quote unquote see the light. Like, wow, maybe we don't need to focus on this drama. Let's focus on something happy and exciting and inspirational. And you're gonna be that guiding light for a lot of people in your immediate life, and maybe even those online. If you have some sort of platform or online presence, you're just gonna say, hey, let's go in a new way. Let's inspire people in a new way. And that's what you're going to be doing. All right, let's get some guidance from the oracle cards. So we're going to start right here in the middle with this self-love card with the rose quartz heart chakra energy. So group 1 also had a heart-centered heart chakra message. Theirs was all about forgiveness with the malachite. Yours is all about self-love with that rose quartz. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. So this kind of time out energy here, some of you just may be really diving and introspecting into your own beautiful sense of who you are, what it is you're here to do, loving yourself no matter what you've done or where you've been or who you wished you could be. You're just loving yourself regardless of all of these things. So self-love is going to be key for most, if not all of you now. We also have that Hermit, which was really pairing well with this Four of Swords energy I was picking up with. You separating yourself from that drama and just retreating and recharging, going within. This is like that number 7. So some of you may be seeing a lot of 7s. Maybe you're Life Path 7, born in the 7th month, or the 7th sign of Libra in astrology. There's a number 7 here that's really letting you know you can go within and find the answers that you seek. Many of you are a little bit lost with just not really knowing what positive direction to turn, because it's like everywhere you turn, it's like drama, negativity, yuck, I don't want this, I don't want that, and it's just hard. So the best place and the best source for you to find this inner peace, this inner love, this happiness from within is to go within. You gotta go within. You gotta dive into it. Because as within, so without. As a reflection of that internal environment, you're going to see a beautiful reflection out in the world. Even the news you come across or the situations you come across out in the world will be much more supportive of positive energy when you can come at life from a more positive perspective. So getting a little break, a little respite from the world is going to be key in helping you guys refuel yourself, recharge yourself, and come out on top as this King of Wands here. But you also have here the Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Yes, so there is a lot of change here. So on top of this number 7, this very spiritual number, you have that number 5 of change. But changes can also be about conflict, confrontation, just not seeing eye to eye with people in your life. This could be in regards to religion or politics or, you know, whatever. You're just not seeing eye to eye with someone, and you know deep down you're right. But you trying to force maybe your truth on someone, they're just not, they do not have the ears to hear, they do not have the eyes to see what it is what it is you're throwing out there. They cannot see it because they're so immersed in their own belief system. So maybe you yourself trying to see from someone else's perspective and see why, maybe even if you don't agree with their perspective, just say, try to see why are they feeling this way? Why do they think this is what it is? And just know that any tumultuous times you guys are going through, have been through, will go through, you have the talent to get through that on top. You're coming out on top time and time and time again. Even if you're leaving behind things that did mean something to you, this is ultimately for your highest good, because maybe certain situations or jobs or relationships were holding you back. Even if for the most part you loved these people or these situations, these jobs, there's something better for you, and your soul is learning some beautiful lessons through the tumultuous times. So if you can remember that, you're golden. Your guides also want you to know that it is a time to release negativity with the full moon in Scorpio card here. Some of you may be Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, prominent placements within Scorpio. If you have no placements within Scorpio, you still have some Scorpion energy in your chart. So look for the 8th sign or the sign of Scorpio in your birth chart, whichever house that rules over. And also where Mars and Pluto, in Vedic astrology, Mars rules over the sign of Scorpio. In Western astrology, Pluto rules over the sign of Scorpio. So wherever these planets are placed in your natal chart, wherever they are transiting, will be very important to really help you know where this animosity is going on in your life. I'm sure many of you already know. If you know, you know. But if not, this will point it out for you. But it is time to release negativity. By going within, retreating, and recharging those batteries, you're going to be able to do the healing you need to do, especially through that heart chakra. Because like I said in group 1, the heart chakra is the bridge from the lower 3 chakras to the upper 3 chakras. Of course, we've got more than just 7. Those are just the major 7 that we hear about, talk about, know about. So it is the bridge from this world to the other realms as well, beyond the veil. So doing that heart chakra energy meditation, heart chakra healing. Some of you, again, like I said in group number 1, may be feeling weird heart palpitations or tightness in the chest, or just these overflowing emotions that come out of nowhere. Allow yourself to feel them, because that's how you heal them, right? Okay, we also have here, bring love into the situation with the new moon in Aquarius. So like I was saying about Scorpio here, the sign of Aquarius is going to be a very important place in your chart, or any prominent placements you have, sun, moon, rising, other planets you have within Aquarius, whichever house Aquarius rules in your chart. These are all going to be very important places. Also, the planet Uranus does rule over Aquarius in Western astrology. In Vedic astrology, that would be planet Saturn. So you can look where Uranus or Saturn, whichever one you resonate most with, or both if you would like, and find out where that is in your birth chart. Also where it's transiting. This can bring you additional guidance as to where you can bring love into your life, especially if you are an Aquarius rising or a moon sign of Aquarius or a sun sign of Aquarius. This is your soul, this is your personality, this is your mind that we're talking about here. But bringing more love into your life through this beautiful heart chakra is going to allow you to tap into that heart, to trust in yourself, to know when to back off, and then when to come out swinging in a good way, like not in a violent way, but like in an inspirational way, come out swinging. Wow, beautiful message. There's a lot going on in the collective just by reading groups 1 and 2. There's a lot of healing here, and this is such a gift, because when we can release this baggage, it's no longer weighing us down, and we become lighter, and we can take on more of our spiritual side. We can tap more into our spiritual gifts. But trust your talents in these changing times, because they will not steer you wrong. Trust your intuition to know what is best for you. Do some meditation, do that self-care, get out in nature. This is all going to really aid you in becoming this higher version or greater version of yourself that many of you are desperately trying to get to. All right, group 2, thanks again so much. You will have to let me know below what you thought, if this resonated, any stories you want to share. I always love to hear from you. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at The Done Creative, and also over on my live stream channel, The Done Creative Live, where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. Link for that channel is in the description below. All right, bye. Alright, group number 3, let's go ahead and find out a message from your spirit guides. And as always, we're going to start, maybe, with the tarot cards, and then get additional guidance from your oracle cards. Ooh, they're already coming in hot. What do we have here? So we have the Elder of Pentacles, or the King of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. So lots of earth energy and a little bit of emotion thrown in there to balance it all out. So with this King of Pentacles, you guys really are... Let me just come out right out and say it. Groups 1 and 2 had a heavier energy to really underlay the reading. You guys, this is nothing but absolute happiness. Still, you're putting in that work, that determination, but you guys are getting some beautiful rewards. Maybe you guys have already done a lot of shadow work and a lot of healing lately, and those messages in groups 1 and 2 aren't for you. Unless you did select one of those other groups as well, then that will be your indication of what still needs a little bit of healing. I mean, I don't think we're ever 100% healed, because we have a lot of past life baggage we bring in. We have a lot of lessons our soul wanted to learn, and then if everything just became perfect overnight, like, we would get bored real quick. But with this Elder of Pentacles, this is letting us know that your hard work, all that work you've put in the past with this, also this Eight of Pentacles, is really going to start paying off for you. Many of you guys are coming into your own. You're just really hitting your stride and knowing what's meant for you. And with all this Pentacle energy, this to me speaks of your career. Maybe some of you are wanting to start a business, or you've recently been inspired to start some new project or ground some idea into reality, because we can have ideas all day long, but if we don't take action and actually take steps to make these ideas happen, they're just ideas. They remain ideas indefinitely. They will not become a thing. So you guys are grounding something into reality. Even if you've already started this and have been doing this a long time, it's just saying here, your guides want you to know, you're going to keep on keeping on, and things are going to just keep looking up and building in a beautiful way. This is very supportive, very stable energy with all this earth here. You guys may be earth signs. That'd be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but you don't have to be. You could have prominent placements within these signs, or just wherever this earth trine is in your chart. This is the indication of where your hard work is really starting to pay off for you guys. And I see financial abundance coming in as well, so this is exciting. But I just heard believe in yourself, because everything you've done up until this point has made you who you are and shaped you and molded you and chiseled you into this exact person you are right now. And I just heard the chiseling is not done. You're still crafting and sculpting and becoming that greatest version of yourself every single day. But just know, everything you heal, every interaction you come into love with, you're just leveling yourself up more and more and more. And with this Two of Cups, some of you, you're really wanting to spend time with someone you are deeply emotionally connected to, and this person may even be helping you with ideas, or maybe there's some sort of business partner or your partner that's helping you with your job in some way, or at the very least, they are just very supportive of you. If you are single, this could look like someone very soon coming in. Could be a friend, could be a love interest that is really wanting to support your dreams or help you in some way. But those of you already coupled up, this just could be you seeing an extra boost of support. Maybe your significant other themselves is seeing their hard work pay off in their career and getting some sort of promotion or bonus. And of course, you would also benefit from that. But the Two of Cups, this to me feels like there may even be some decisions to be made surrounding your love or a very close connection, where Spirit's showing me now, one person or maybe a couple people are thinking, should we move or should we stay? If we move, I'm going to be leaving behind all these amazing people in my life, my support system, my family, my friends, whoever it is in your life. But Spirit's really showing me that making this move actually will just expand your love and increase the amount of people you can have in your corner, because you're going to find new people wherever it is you're going that have your back, that are actually also soul family members that really want to see you shining and you also see them shining. So any decision you make it from a place of love. That is what Spirit wants you to know. Make your decisions from a place of love rather than fear. Because with all this earth energy, you guys are pretty secure, pretty stable already, and you're just going to keep increasing that as you go along. So making a choice out of fear is really not going to serve your highest good at this point. So make your decisions from a place of love. So lean into love, I just heard. Lean into love. Okay, let's get some guidance from your oracle cards. I don't even know if these are straight up there. I'm just so like shook by this. I love it. I really wished I had shuffled on camera today, because we have the fearlessness card. What was I just saying about not making those choices out of fear? I really do wish that I had shuffled on camera so you can see the magic unfolding, but here we are. We did not do that. So let's just get into it, and I'm going to be quiet about that. We've got the solar plexus chakra, and it says here, fearlessness, turn your worrier into a warrior. So any worries you have, go within and see, why do I have these worries? Are these worries founded or unfounded? Are these worries based on limiting beliefs? Are these worries based in reality? And really get clear on what it is, because you guys are turning lead into gold. I just heard you are turning just things that you thought weren't possible for you into possibility, because you're willing to put in the work and continue growing and moving forward. And as I said, growing, I'm led up here to this spring card. See your seeds grow. Yes, those Eight of Pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite depiction, right before the Eight of Pentacles is the Seven of Pentacles. And this person is watching their crop grow. They're not quite ready to harvest, but you step into the Eight of Pentacles where they're allowing those crops to grow. They're on their way, and now they're working on something else. They're on a workbench, working on some stuff. And they know that those seeds are growing behind the scenes with all that work they put in the past, that effort they put in. It's almost just, you know, kind of that snowball effect I always talk about. The past work you put in is working for you behind the scenes. So for some of you, this could look like some old video, like if you are a content creator here on YouTube or some other platform, maybe one of your old posts or your old videos has really gone viral or upticked in some way. So work you put in the past is starting to really pay off. It is really growing for you. And for some of you with this drum card, Dream and Journey, some of you, this is really helping manifest your dreams. All this hard work you've put in, you're starting to see your dream become a reality. And you're going to look back at where you were a year ago, 5 years ago, and be like, wow, I really come a long way. Of course, because of all this earth energy, it is one of the slowest moving, it is the slowest moving element here. So you may feel like, man, it just feels like I've not grown at all. But if you actually do look back 3 months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, you're going to see the growth, major growth, and you're going to be almost shocked at how far you've come. But many of you are going on a journey or some sort of trip. That's what your guides want you to know. Or you may have a dream to go to some sort of wonder of the world or some spiritual site, some place, some sacred site is what I'm hearing, where you can visit and really get the downloads or the information from the earth. Some of you may be having some sort of retreat or conference where you're going to Sedona or Mount Shasta or Egypt, or you're going on a tour of this place and you're kind of meeting up with like-minded people where you can really amplify the energy. The more like-minded people who are focusing on something like a meditation circle or something, some of you may be journeying in this way, but on a more mundane level, Dream and Journey, this is just enjoying the journey, continuing to make goals and plans, and then accomplishing those goals and plans, and then not just settling for that, but continuing to make new goals and plans and dreams. But you'll notice as you really create the success in your life, your goals and dreams actually become more mundane and simple. Like your goal and dream may be to have a nice vacation and do nothing. And when you can tick that one off your to-do list, you will feel so accomplished because it has re-energized you, is really what I see. Now, I love this. We've got here, confidence is your key to success with the new moon in Leo. Key to success. We also have communication is key with the new moon in Gemini. So Gemini did come out, I think it was pile 1. Might have been pile 2, I don't remember at this point. And then Leo came out in pile 1 or 2 as well. Man, wow, there are some really beautiful collective energies going on here. But with this new moon in Gemini with communication is key, you're going to have to be able to communicate what it is you want to accomplish. Of course, I don't feel like you should be giving away all of your like business secrets or anything like that. To me, this just feels like letting people know what you need from them or what you're going to do for them. Being able to communicate what your boundaries are, to me, feels like what this really represents here. But with this, confidence is your key to success. What was I saying about releasing those limiting beliefs and believing in yourself? Yes, solar plexus energy, believing in yourself, really increasing that self-esteem and realizing that you are a limitless being having a human experience. So nothing can stand in your way but yourself. And yes, we do have rules and laws and all of that, but Spirit's showing me like you can't just build yourself a rocket and go up into outer space. Like there are rules and regulations, like you're just not allowed to do that. Which kind of is crazy to me that you're not allowed to do that, but you know, whatever. But this is saying, as you release limiting beliefs about yourself, you're going to see reflections of that in the world where maybe somehow, some way, if you are trying to build a rocket to go to Mars or something, somehow, some way, you believing in yourself so much, you're going to get the green light to go ahead and go do that. You know, something like that, because as within, so without. I say that a lot here on my channel. I even said it in one of the other piles, but as within, so without. So as your limiting beliefs, you know, become kind of the container for what is possible for you in your internal environment, you're going to see it reflected in that container in the external environment. But if you let those walls or that container just fall away, that box fall away, you allow it to fall away, then anything is possible. And then you will see the possibilities really mounting out in your external world as well. But confidence and communication are going to be very important in whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, especially those of you looking to create this soulmate connection with somebody. Communicating, open communication, and having confidence in yourself, believing that you do deserve that love that you're looking to have in your life. Those of you already paired up, just continuing to communicate, or you know, finding new ways to finesse. Maybe you're working hard on your relationship, some of you. Finding new ways to communicate to your partner and having confidence in yourself will really help you do that. Okay, group 3, that's all I'm seeing for you, but you will have to let me know below what you thought, if this resonated. I always love to hear your stories and what you want to share with me. I love hearing from you guys, and as always, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things, and I really truly do hope to see you right here back at the Den Creative and also over on my live stream channel, the Den Creative Live, where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. Link for that channel is in the description below. Alright, bye!